Hi, happy Turkey Day, everybody. I am playing catch up still with the November Tarot Deck Challenge hosted by Owl and Bones Tarot and Luna Celeste Tarot over on Instagram. And favorite deck for artwork. That's how I buy my decks, is by the artwork. It's pretty much always been my MO. My very first deck, the Hoi Polloi Tarot, I bought because it reminded me of Peter Max artwork, and so that one was artwork. It's almost always that was my first deck back in the mid 70s. And when I finally had time to get back into it after my kids and everything, I got the Prismavisions. Which is a wonderful deck for the artwork. And I jumped on that one in their Kickstarter. This deck just, blew me away when I was getting back into it. In the beginning, it was the artwork, and the more it deviated, and at that point, RWS decks weren't clicking with me, and the more it deviated from an RWS deck, the more I like this, and I like that the artwork was strung together in, excuse me a minute. Okay, I'm back. So now, another deck that I really fell for the artwork is the Dreams of Gaia. And it just wilded me out when I saw it, and I ordered it in pre-orders. I love it. This is actually the second edition. Whoops, where's the backs? There's the backs. I also have the first edition, but I spilled water on my table. I have a fountain that isn't running right now, and because I messed up several decks because of my fountain. I wasn't paying attention to something, and it leaked all over the place. The Queen of Earth is a favorite in this deck. And where's the other one? The Maiden. All of the Earth, the Earth suit in this deck, and the Wands, the Fire suit, just wow me. There's the 10 of Earth. The Father, 5. Oops. This whole deck. And the 9 of Earth is one that clicks with me in a lot of decks, and this one for sure. I I haven't been using this deck enough lately. This challenge is making me bring, and this Death Rebirth. And this is a deck where they rearranged a lot of stuff. But that's also what clicked with me. And Courtney Blast. This is Dust Onyx. This one came across my feed when it was in development, and when it came out on Kickstarter, I hopped on it. This is Courtney's 9 of coins. That's awesome. I love her mixed media and collage and everything. This is a wonderful, wonderful deck. And it just speaks straight forward. Get your ass in gear stuff for me. Oh. And I'm going to end up, I picked out 6 decks, and I've got to throw 2 more in here. And I'll end up doing a reading later. And this one just blew me away. And this, for an RWS deck, this is the Stretch Tarot. And I think periodically about sharing it out to someone, but then I look at it again, and now Jacob? What's his first name? I follow him. Look, I don't know. I don't remember his first name. I love his artwork, and he's been doing some fabric prints that I wish I could have, and I'm going to he's done a Lenormand deck, and I have some Lenormand decks, but only a few, and I've been getting into them a little bit more here lately. But for collage art, I love this one out of it. I got a lot. This is all wonky. And I love it, you know, and it has some keyword stuff on it, so that's a good deck for beginners if you like a little bit off the wall stuff. And in the beginning, this was a fun one that I found. It's just a poker deck by Marissa Jimenez, and it's on Etsy. She's on Etsy, and I just really clicked with the femininity of it, and her court cards just blew me away. Bam. And she had so, you know, let's see, let's just flip the whole deck. And so that joined my stuff, because I did start out with poker decks. And let's see, the two I'm going to throw in, excuse my shoulder. Next World Tarot by Christy Rode. Crowdcore on the internet. And the art and the bluntness just clicked. And this one, when I'm not sure what deck I want to use, comes out a lot. And there's the Hermit, one of my favorite cards in a deck. All of she is a great personality. She's part of a great band. And I'm blanking on all the names. You know, on the band's name. I'm terrible. I'm awful with names until I've written them down and spoken them to myself so many times. I see faces in a crowd of people that, you know, are part of a group that I've been, and I'll remember their faces, and I can never put words, put names to faces, and it's so fucked up in trying to remember and think of things. So there, and lastly, the Slow Holler Tarot. I jumped on this one when it was on Kickstarter, and it just has, it's a stick with me deck. The moon is one of my birth cards, and that just ba-bam for me. And I guess we'll call we're at an end, and I'll take, if I do a Visionary of Stones, I love that. It's such an awesome deck. The Death card, you know, the cards I look at, and if I click with them in a deck, are the Hermit and the Moon, my birth cards, the Nine of Coins, the Two of Coins, Death, and the Devil. The Devil. And sometimes the Tens. Oh, and the Queen of Wands. But this one just clicked with me too. The different art, you know, I love that it's different artists. Oh, and you know what, I gotta throw another one in here, and I'm gonna run over Ostara Tarot. This was a 4-artist collaboration that you did pre-order on, and this is the 2nd edition. I also have the 1st edition. Their Hermit. And Strength. The Strength card is what clicked with me in this deck when I first saw it in development. But all of them, just, you know, the animals, the people, the concept ideas. This one really clicked with me. Oh, there's the moon. I love the moon. And did I pass up? I probably did. Looking for death. I passed it up on the other side. Where are you? This cardstock likes to stick together. Oh, the devil. I love this devil. It's so great. Well, I guess that's enough of rambling. I hope everyone is having a superb holiday weekend, however you put your energy into it, if you do it at all. Stay safe, everybody. Peace. Toodles.